Elon Musk selling nearly $4 billion in Tesla stock after acquiring Twitter for $44 billion late last month. Well, Yahoo Finance's Pras Subramanian joins us now with the details. Pras, what are you watching now?
That's right, Rochelle. A big sale that Elon kind of divulged earlier yesterday, but that follows a couple of sales this year that happened after the Elon Musk had put in his bid for Twitter. So we see total shares sold this year, 37.1 million, leading up to 19.1 billion in value. That's a pretty big chunk of Tesla shares, and that's been weighing on the stock all year. So let's take a look at where those share sales happened and what milestones they kind of occurred around. So we see here on April 25th, Twitter approved Musk's deal for Twitter for $44 billion. Only a few days later, he sold his first stake, $8.35 billion worth on the 28th. Then he tried to back out of that deal, if you remember correctly, and Twitter sued him on July 12th this year. They sued him to complete the deal. Shortly thereafter, Musk sold a $6.8 billion in shares on the August 9th. That happened actually because Musk said he needs to ensure that he had enough money in case the deal actually was forced upon him and he had to do it. Well, he actually did do it. He completed the sale on the 27th. The deal closed, and only a few days later, just this week, he sold 3.95 or $4 billion worth of Tesla shares to sort of, we're not sure why he did it, but it probably had to do with any kind of money he needed to put up for that sale. So it's a little bit kind of surprising that more sales happened after the deal closed. A lot of investors, also analysts, kind of concerned about that. They want that overhang to kind of go away, but don't feel too bad for Musk. He still owns quite a bit of Tesla shares himself, around 445 million shares. That's about a 14% ownership stake in the company, and that's worth, he's still the world's richest man at around $180 billion.
Well, Pras, he is clearly distracted, and there are a lot of headlines about that. Our friend Dan Ives from Wedbush, a friend of the show, tweeting earlier today, Tesla investors are exacerbated by this never-ending Twitter albatross. Says Musk needs to look in the mirror and end this constant merry-go-round of Twitter overhang on the Tesla story, put his focus back on the golden child Tesla, which needs his time, and no more Tesla stock sales. He's not alone in his concerns that Elon is distracted, not entirely focused on what's happening at Tesla versus the constant tweeting and tweaking of Twitter. How widely shared are those concerns?
I think you have to imagine they're pretty widely shared. If you're a Tesla stockholder and you're seeing your stock down 49% this year and 7.3% just today, Tesla is dealing with a lot right here, right? So you have a slowdown potentially in China, global macro headwinds, maybe a demand story sort of slipping away here in the States. So they really want to see a really focused Musk there for some pretty big product launches, right? The Tesla Semi coming up next month, and next year the Cybertruck. So a lot happening for Tesla in addition to what's going on Twitter.
Yeah, and plenty of challenges as well with COVID shutdowns in Shanghai and chip shortages. Plenty of issues that he needs to solve there at Twitter. Senior Autos reporter Pras Subramanian, thank you, sir. Appreciate that.